Secure Broadcasting Sports presents high school volleyball action.
And welcome down here to Exira, Iowa. Jeff Blankman with you here on the Mackey Motors tailgate, brought to you by Mackey Motors of Lake City, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, and check them out online as well at MackeyMotors.com. And we're actually in Elkhorn, Iowa, home of the Exira Elkhorn-Kimballton Spartans. We do have some Rolling Valley Conference volleyball action coming up for you here tonight. The Ar-We-Va-at-Rockets under first-year head coach Kara Peter in town to take on the Spartans under third-year head coach Derek Reischauer. The Rockets coming into this one 0-15 on the year. They are 0-3 right now in the Rolling Valley Conference. And for the Spartans of Exira Elkhorn-Kimballton, they come in 7-3 on the year. They're 2-1 right now in the Rolling Valley Conference. They have won 2 straight, and they are 3-2 in their last 5 matches. Now, again, those matches for both of these teams, for Ar-We-Va, they fell to Woodbine 2-0, lost to Boyer Valley 2-0, fell to Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak Ute 2-0, also fell to Siouxland Christian 2-0, and got beat by West Harrison, and this was all at the West Harrison tournament last weekend at 2-0 as well. For the Spartans, they defeated Peyton Jourdan earlier this week on Tuesday 3-0, got by Woodbine last week 3-1. Topped our fell, I should say, to Coon Rapids Bayard 3-0. Lost to IKM Manning 2-1, and beat this Ar-We-Va team down in Manning at a triangular that same night that they fell to IKM Manning, winning that one 2-1. And those were 3 really competitive sets. So this one should be an entertaining one coming up for you here tonight. We'll step away, take a break, back with more of our Mackey Motors tailgate as we come to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade, helping athletes feel, recover, and perform. And folks, having some difficulty here with our internet tonight, hoping to take a break here. But right now the internet does not seem to be working. So, Casey, if you're there, if you could fire a high break, please, on the left side, and we can get back with the pregame coming up here in a little bit, as I have lost my internet connection down here for a third time here since we started in the pregame. So, Casey, you may have to help me out here tonight, or somebody have to help me out here tonight and kind of help me get this game going here tonight. We're going to try to reconnect to the internet again here, folks. As we do that, that's the pleasures of, doing radio sometimes. You get into places where the internet is not always in the best of shape, and sometimes we run into these kind of situations, and we have to deal with trying to broadcast and trying to talk at the same time and fix things on the internet. Let's try and step away back right after this.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
I'm Colin. I'm a 5th grader, and when I'm not in class, I'm cheering for the Ar-We-Va Rockets.
And I'm Brent. I'm in 3rd grade. We might be small, but we've got big dreams for our Rocket.
That's right. Whether we're out on the field or in the stands, we're all about team spirit.
Just like Verlin's Plumbing and Heating, we love supporting our school, and we are committed to our community. For more than 50 years, Verlin's has offered expertise that keeps you comfortable year-round. We are all cheering you on.
Go Rockets!
The Observer is a proud supporter of the Ar-We-Va Rockets. They're excited to bring you the most current and up-to-date information that you need to know about the Ar-We-Va School District and the communities of Arcadia, Breda, Vale, Westside, and beyond. If you're not currently a subscriber, it's time to find out what everyone's talking about. Call 663-4362 today, or visit WestsideObserverOnline.com and learn more. And oh yeah, go Rockets! Go Rockets!
Are you looking for peace of mind when it comes to insurance? Then Hawley Insurance has you covered. Hi, my name is Jace Hawley, and having the right insurance policy is very important. We will work with you one-on-one to make sure your coverage needs are met. We are a small, family-owned business and have the passion and support of our local Ar-We-Va school. For coverage, give us a call at 712-677-5569, where we specialize in crop insurance while also providing home, auto, farm, and business. So choose Hawley Insurance. When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Hi, this is Jim White, Chairman of the Westside State Bank. Westside State Bank is locally owned and operated. We've been a part of this community for over 115 years. We take pride in our communities by volunteering, coaching, and fundraising. When you choose to bank with us, you choose to keep your money in our community. Bank with people you know and trust. Experience the difference of a bank that truly cares about your financial journey. Westside State Bank. Big enough to serve your needs, small enough to care. WestsideState.bank. We are proud to be an equal housing lender and a member of the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation.
Welcome you back here on the Mackey Motors Tailgate, brought to you again by Mackey Motors of Lake City, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors, and check them out online as well at MackeyMotors.com. Let's delve into both of these teams just a little bit more. Rockets coming in again under first-year head coach Kara Peters. She's really worked on a lot of back row things. Said here recently that they've tried to work on hitting a little bit more. That's been one of the struggles for this team. Kara was a great hitter in high school and also in Drake in college, and it's just going to take a little bit of time. For a lot of younger girls that didn't see a lot of varsity time before this season to get comfortable with what they need to do to become those outstanding hitters. But they're hitting right now as a team at .046, and that's a negative, I should say, .046. Right now, leading them in kills is Annalie Wittrock, a sophomore with 37 kills, and another sophomore in Gabby Hunling. She comes in as well with 37 kills on the year. Amber Regaler, the senior out of this group, she's got 120 assists on the year. They've gotten some solid back row play from Emma Lighting, the libero. She leads them with 86 digs on the year, also playing solid in the back row. Amber Regaler, when she rotates back there, Jasmine Molina has come off of the bench, and Morgan Burks really kind of had a nice, solid year for them overall this year. She's kind of been one of their better players, hitting .036, one of the top hitters on this team, with 29 kills as well on the season. It's not a team that's going to try to block a lot. They don't have a lot of height and size. They do have some, especially with Annalie Wittrock, but this is not a team that goes out and really tries to get a lot of blocks. You got Amber Regaler leading them with 4. Actually, Gabby Hunling does lead them with 5 kills, and then Annalie Wittrock with 3. And serving's also something that they've focused on a little bit. They do come in serving at about 87%. They've got, looks like 54 aces on the year. Amber Regaler leading them with 13. Emma Lighting's got 11. And Jasmine Molina with 10 right now. For the Spartans of Exira Kimball, they're just not a real deep team. They really only play 6. Occasionally, you'll see a 7th girl. A lot of young girls that are gaining some experience at the JV level and not seeing a lot of varsity time. But their starting 6 is really, really talented. That's why they're sitting at 7-3 right now on the year. They'll run a 6-2. Brooklyn Flathers leading them right now with 81 assists. The other setter is Riley Miller. She's got 60 assists on the year. 2 really great hitters in Jaylyn Peterson leading them with 70 kills. She's hitting .275 on the year, and then Taryn Peterson with 65 kills, hitting .361, and both of those hit the ball extremely hard. I was impressed with Maine Jorgensen, the senior, when I did their match earlier this season against Coon Rapids Bayard. She's hitting .163 and has got 20 kills on the year. And again, kind of the same girls in the back row. Taryn Peterson leading them with 69 digs. Maine Jorgensen's got 54 digs, 52 I should say on the year. Jaylyn Peterson with 49 digs, and then Riley Miller with 40 digs on the year. Very similar to Ar-We-Va, that they don't look to block a lot. Not that they don't give that effort up there, but Jaylyn Peterson leading them with 9 blocks. Taryn Peterson right now with 6. Serving-wise, a good serving team. Only hitting at 83%, but they're an aggressive serving team. So they'll take some serving errors to try and get aces, and they've got quite a few, 64 aces so far on the year. You got Riley Miller and Taryn Peterson each with 16, Jalen Peterson with 13, and Zoe Rasmussen, the freshman, with 12 kills so far. Let's take a look, or 12 aces, I should say, so far. Let's take a look at our starting lineups here tonight. First of all, for the Rockets of Ar-We-Va, again, under head coach Kara Peter, they come in 0-15 on the year, 0-3 right now in the Rolling Valley Conference. They'll start a 5'7" sophomore in Gabrielle Hunley, a 5'7" junior in Allison Skinner, a 5'7" senior in Amber Galler, a 5'4" senior in Emma Lighting, a 5'3" sophomore in Molly Lighting, and a 5'6" junior in Morgan Berg. Other girls that come off of the bench and see some time. Hallie McCullough also into that starting lineup, I should say, as well as a 5'7" sophomore. Other girls that do come off the bench and give them some time, the 5'2" senior in Jasmine Molina, and also the 5'10" sophomore in Annalie Wittrock as well. Those are the main girls. Isaiah Martinez, a senior, has come off the bench here as of late as well. For the Exira Elkhorn Kimballton Spartans, again, under Derek Reischauer, they come in at 7-3 on the year. They are 2-1 right now in the Rolling Valley Conference. They have won 2 straight and are 3-2 over their last 5 matches. They'll start a 5'7" senior in Maine Jorgensen, a 5'5" freshman in Zoe Rasmussen, a 5'7" sophomore in Riley Miller, a 5'7" sophomore in Taryn Peterson, a 5'8" junior in Jalen Peterson, and a 5'6" sophomore in Brooklyn Flathers. As you notice, very young team, just the one senior in Maine Jorgensen and this club that sees some time. Brooklyn Snyder, also a 5'4" freshman, has seen some time off the bench. We'll step away for our national anthem back right after this on KKRL.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Feel the excitement with Arcadia Limestone, your proud partner in cheering on the Ar-We-Va Rockets. Since 1971, their family-owned business has thrived on the teamwork and dedication, just like the Rockets. When you need top-notch sand, rock, limestone, or gravel for your next big project, choose Arcadia Limestone for unbeatable service, expert advice, and premium quality. Join the winning team. Visit ArcadiaLimestone.com or find them on Facebook today. Arcadia Limestone, building dreams and championing the Rockets, one project at a time.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
I'm Colin. I'm a 5th grader in room 9 in class. I'm cheering for the Ar-We-Va Rockets.
And I'm Brent. I'm in 3rd grade. We might be small, but we've got big dreams for our rocket.
That's right. Whether we're out on the field or in the stands, we're all about team spirit.
Just like Verlin's Plumbing and Heating, we love supporting our school, and we are committed to our community. For more than 50 years, Verlin's has offered expertise that keeps you comfortable year-round. We are all cheering you on.
Go Rockets!
Coming in live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Jeff Blankman with you here again on 93.7 KKRL, part of our Carroll Broadcasting and Sports Network. We are going to be hosting our All Rewind festivities for the top volleyball players, football players. We'll have some cross-country athletes there as well this year, and girls swimming as well. But we'll be doing that. Looks like probably November the 10th. I haven't clarified that date yet, but that looks like the date that we are probably going to be doing that coming up. Trevor Miller, the superintendent for Exira, Kimballton, and Audubon, giving me a hard time saying, did they put you in the corner? I'm sitting on the floor in the corner down here. I'm on the Ar-We-Va side, so the Spartans on the other side of the net. We are set to go here tonight. Amber Regaler set to serve things off. First serve on the way. That'll be taken by Jalen. We'll try to call Jalen and Taryn by their first name. Same with Molly and Emma. Molly going to free ball it across. It'll go to Taryn. Over now to Taryn. Back from Riley Miller. That's going to go off of Molly up into the rafters. And that is going to be a kill. And the first point of the night is Taryn Peterson will pick up the kill, and Riley Miller will pick up the assist. Spartans will head back to serve. Taryn Peterson back at that service line. Jump serve on the way. That's going to sail long. And that will even us up at 1-1. Our first tie here in this first set. Talked about that a little bit in the pregame. Didn't have a time to kind of delve into it real hard. But the Spartan team only at 83-84% serving-wise. But they serve really hard, and they try to get aces. So they're going to have some service errors as Isaiah Martinez checked in. Good serve. That'll be taken by Jorgensen to Miller, and we're going to get 2 touches on that set. Actually, they're going to say that Miller got into the net instead. So we'll have our first lead change as Ar-We-Va going to take a 2-1 lead. Again, these two teams played in Manning here just a couple of weeks ago. Got a chance to go down to that triangular and watch that night. It was a really well-played match. Ar-We-Va was right in it the whole way. I think it's one that they felt maybe they should have. Regaler now sets out of the middle, sets it up, and nobody able to get to the ball. And that time she set it kind of almost up above her. All 3 of the girls up in the front row tried to scramble to get to it, but I don't know if any of them knew who it was going to. And at the point will belong to the Spartans, who are tied for a second time at 2-2 as Riley Miller will head back to serve. Emma lighting back on. Serve comes over to the right side. That'll be a free ball over on the overpass by Hunling. Miller over to Flathers. They'll attack onto the left side with Rasmussen, dug by Emma, and now free balled over by Berg. Misplayed by the Spartans, but they do get it free balled across with Taryn free balling it across. Back over to Taryn out of the back middle. Flathers will set up Jalen Peterson, and we're going to get a net violation. Going to go on Jalen on the swing. And the Rockets back on top now by a score of 3-2. Noelle Gonzalez going to check in now for Hunling. Annalie Wittrock checking in for Molly Lighting. Rockets will do quite a bit of subbing. Again, Tyrell Corinne Kimballton really just plays 6. Snyder will check in at times. Serve is going to be dropping in for an ace. Miller and Taryn Peterson both started at each other and then noticed the other one was going and stepped out of the way. As Gonzalez picks up the ace, she's done a nice job serving for them so far this year, so not surprised to see her pick up an ace. That's something that she's done a few times this year. That is her 4th of the season for her. Actually, that is her 11th. And now we get the big swing in the middle from Jalen Peterson. And Jalen picks up the kill. So that'll cut it now to a 4-3 game here, as Zoe Rasmussen will go back to serve for the Spartans. Serve is going to be an ace serve. That goes off of Emma Lighting sideways. Just pulled the eyes up as that serve got to her. And Zoe Rasmussen will pick up the ace. We are tied at 4-4. That is our 3rd tie here in this first set. And for Zoe Rasmussen, that is her 13th ace of the year. Serve on the way. It's going to be taken by Morganberg. Back left up to Regaler into the middle to Wittrock. Goes deep middle. Played up by Taryn. They'll come left side to Jorgensen, and that's going to go cross court. That will drop in. Maine Jorgensen has given Exira Corinne Kimballton the lead back here at 5-4. So Jorgensen with the kill. Her first of the night. Serve on the way again from Rasmussen. Played up into the air by Berg. Tracked down by Regaler. Back over to Berg. She'll free ball it across into the donut area. Taryn over to Flathers. A middle set, and there is another kill for Jalen Peters. When she gets up, she hits it straight down. And that is what she did on that one. Her second kill of the night. 6-4 in favor of the Spartans. Serve coming up again for Rasmussen. That'll go back left, and Berg left that one go. Good decision. It ends up sailing wide. Another point for the Rockets. That'll make it now 6-5. Jeff Storyhun tuning in tonight while he's working at another job. Morgan Berg with the serve, so a shout out to him, paying attention tonight. Jalen Peterson over the Flathers. They try to tip it across with Jorgensen, but she can't get it across off, and that's left side. Hits it into the top of the net. It comes back to her. We're tied here for the 4th time in this first set. Tied right now at 6-6. Morgan Berg heading back to serve again for the Rockets. Serve on the way, short one, played out of the front left by Jorgensen. Flathers goes back over to her. It's going to be touched and tooled out of bounds off of Amber Regaler. So a kill for Jorgensen, her second of the night. Exira Kimball back up by 1 here at 7-6. Jalen Peterson heading back to that service line. Serve on the way. That is going to be off of the fifth of a Noelle Gonzalez. So that is going to be an ace serve for Peterson. Jalen will extend that lead now to 8-6. First ace of the night for Jalen. Second for the Spartans. Hard serve again, played up by Emma. Now off to Berg. Gonzalez will free ball it across. Taryn out of the donut to Flathers over to the left side of Jorgensen. Touched to the net by Regaler. Back over to Spartans. Flathers will set it up in the middle for Taryn. And that's going to be 4 hits. Came off of the tape. That white tape on the top of the net. And right back over to Taryn. She went back up to swing. And it ends up going out of bounds off of her. Or I shouldn't say out of bounds. It's going to be 4 touches as she played it again. So the Rockets trail it here 8-7. Emma lighting back to serve. Serve on the way. Played up by Taryn. Now off to Flathers. Back over to Taryn. Down the line. They tried to one-on-one block. And it's going to be tough for Ar-We-Va to do that tonight with it. Taryn and Jalen. Those two are such good hitters that if they get a one-on-one with somebody, they're probably going to score probably 90 to 95% of the time. Serve on the way by Flathers. And Regaler will set it up for Wittrock out of the right. Dug by Jalen. Miller trying to track it down. Unable to do so. So Wittrock will pick up the first kill of the night for the Rockets. Regaler getting the assist. And we've got a 1-point set here. That's 9-8 as Wittrock again will head back to serve. I know volleyball and basketball are two sports that the coaches are really excited about the career for that young lady. Big swing again by Taryn Peterson. She'll pick up the kill as Riley Miller gets the assist. Third kill of the night for Taryn. 10-8 in favor of the Spartans. Serve on the way from Jorgensen. Taken by Skinner. She'll attack out of the left. That one will sail wide, and the Spartans with their largest lead so far here tonight at 11-8. Quick shout out to Tom Peterson if he's tuning in tonight. Hopefully feeling better today. Serve again coming up for Jorgensen. She'll come back right. That's going to be an ace serve. Got it off of Molly Lighting that time. Jorgensen with her first ace. Third of the night for the Spartans as they start to slip an advantage out a little bit here. 12-8, and there is another ace serve. That one off of Emma Lighting, and right now the eyes for Ar-We-Va starting to peak. And when you peak, you're not watching the ball off you, and Coach Peters notes that. And she will call a quick timeout. We'll take it with him. We're back right after this 30-second timeout here on 93.7 K Carroll. Spartans leading the Rockets 13-8.
The Observer is a proud supporter of the Ar-We-Va Rockets. They're excited to bring you the most current and up-to-date information that you need to know about the Ar-We-Va School District and the communities of Arcadia, Rita, Vale, Westside, and beyond. If you're not currently a subscriber, it's time to find out what everyone's talking about. Call 663-4362 today or visit WestsideObserverOnline.com and learn more. And oh yeah, go Rockets! Go Rockets!
Motor Inn player of the game coming up in the boat game tonight. Motor Inn of Carroll. Get your premier Toyota and Chevy dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and collision. And that time we get a high serve that goes through the fingertips of Emma Lighting and backwards for 3 straight aces here for Maine Jorgensen. And it's a 14-8 Spartan lead. That, of course, is their largest lead. Their largest lead up until they had built it to 3 here a moment ago had been 2. Lighting this time Emma on the serve receiver. Galler goes into the middle to Hunley. That would be dug by Jorgensen, back Miller. Miller sets it into the middle of the Taryn. Tipped to the net by McCullough, by Hunley. And now free balled over by Berg. Taryn gets it to Miller, back over to the right side to Taryn, and mistimed on the jump that time. Riley kind of grabs her head. Taryn smiles at her, but she got just enough of the fingertips on it that it went right over the block and dropped into the donut for a kill. That'll extend that lead to 15-8. Jorgensen again with the serve, played up into the air by Molly Lighting, and now free balled over by Hunling. Rasmussen to Miller, back to Rasmussen left side, and that's going to be a tool off of the block of Gabby Hunling. Zoe Rasmussen picking up her first kill. Miller unofficially right now with 5 assists, and the Spartans starting to pull away here up 16-8, taking control of this first set, but then we get a long serve by Jorgensen. That'll cut it now to 16-9. We'll see if the Rockets can get themselves rolling here a little bit. Amber Regaller heading back to the service line. Serve on the way. Played up by Flathers to Miller. Now to the back row to Jaylynn Peterson, and that'll be a big kill right off of Molly Lighting. And Jaylynn Peterson picking up her 3rd kill of the evening. 17-9 now in favor of the Spartans. Jaylynn and Taryn, probably 2 of the harder hitters, along with maybe Malia Clayberg and some other players in this Rolling Valley Conference. Gabby Hunling with the attack in the middle that time. That one's going to sail long. And the lead is extended now to 18-9 in favor of the Spartans. Talked with Coach Reischauer before the season. He felt this was a team that could contend in this Rolling Valley, and right now they've done that. Taryn Peterson with the serve. That one's going to sail long. Good job by Emma Lighting to let that one go. That'll cut it to 18-10. Allie McCullough checking in for Emma Lighting, and also checking in is Isaiah Martinez. She'll check into the lineup for Allison Skinner, and Martinez will head back to serve. Isaiah, one of those players that goes 110 mile an hour and gives nothing but effort. Every moment she's on the playing field, doesn't matter what sport it is. That serve, though, short and into the net. The Spartans lead it here by a score of 19-10. Martinez will check out. Skinner also comes in for a brief second, and then she comes back out as Emma Lighting will check back in. Riley Miller now back to serve for the Spartans. A nice serve back middle played by Emma. Over to Regaller, left side. Hunling has it touched at the net by Rasmussen. Jaylynn over to Flathers. Back over to Jaylynn Peterson, and another kill for Jaylynn Peterson. That's going to extend it to 20-10. Another timeout on the floor called by the Ar-We-Va Rockets. The lead is 10 right now for the Spartans. We're back in 30 seconds here on 93.7 KKRL.
Are you looking for peace of mind when it comes to insurance? Then Hawley Insurance has you covered. Hi, my name is Jace Hawley, and having the right insurance policy is very important. We will work with you one-on-one to make sure your coverage needs are met. We are a small, family-owned business and have the passion and support of our local Ar-We-Va school. For coverage, give us a call at 712-677-5569, where we specialize in crop insurance while also providing home, auto, farm, and business. So choose Hawley Insurance.
Live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes feel, recover, and perform. We get an ace serve as we come back from the timeout there. Riley Miller picking up that ace serve. The aces starting to add up here. 6 of them in this first set for the Spartans. They lead at 21-10. Remember, this set was a 9-8 lead for the Spartans at one time. We're going to get 2 touches on the set there on Regaller. 22-10 now in favor of the Spartans. A 4-0 run right now, but the run really is right now a 13-2 run for Exira-Kimball. The Rockets that time scrambling. Again, another tough serve receive. Hunling running out of bounds to try and keep it alive. Did. Got it back into the field of play, or the court of play, but nobody else able to get that ball over. And the lead now 23-10. Miller with another ace serve. Going for another one, and she's going to get another one as that one comes back over here by me. And it is now at set point at 24-10 in favor of the Spartans. Miller with her 3rd ace now here in this first set. 8 aces in the set. For the Spartans, serve on the way. Low one into the net. She was looking that time to get a low, hard serve and just didn't get that toss high enough. That toss has got to be the same. And really, the hardness, I see a lot of kids today, they try to swing really hard and get that low toss to thinking that they can hit the ball really hard, and they do, but it always goes into the net. You want to create that power by dragging that back foot and pulling the hips through, and that's where you want that power to be created, and you want to come down and snap down so the ball comes over the net. Unless you're hitting a float, then you stop that hand. Free ball over now to Emma Lighting, off to Regaller into the middle to Wittrock, goes deep middle, played by Taryn. Over to Flathers, left side, Zoe Rasmussen, and that will do it as Zoe Rasmussen picks up her second kill here tonight. And it's going to be a 25-11 win for Exira Oakland Kimballton here in this first set. We'll step away, take a break. We've got set 2 coming up in a couple of minutes here on 93.7 KKRL.
Life is incredibly busy. Work, family, sports, and more. Let Johnny B's be your place to relax and unwind. Open Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Stop in for coffee or lunch and top it off with hand-scooped ice cream. On Saturdays, bring the family for coffee, cocoa, and mouth-watering pastries until 1 p.m. When you have a craving for specialty coffee drinks or a quick bite to eat, get it from Johnny B's on Main Street in Westside. Johnny B's, proudly supporting the Ar-We-Va-Rockets.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Hi, this is Jim White, Chairman of the Westside State Bank. Westside State Bank is locally owned and operated. We've been a part of this community for over 115 years. We take pride in our communities by volunteering, coaching, and fundraising. When you choose to bank with us, you choose to keep your money in our community. Bank with people you know and trust. Experience the difference of a bank that truly cares about your financial journey. Westside State Bank. Big enough to serve your needs, small enough to care. WestsideState.bank. We are proud to be an equal housing lender and a member of the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Gatorade broadcast booth distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. The serving really the difference in that first set as the Spartans knock off the Rockets at 25-11. We had 4 ties and 2 lead changes. The last lead change coming at 5-4 for the Spartans. They then were up 9-8 and went on a run at that point. Got it up to 16-8, so they went on a 7-0 run there with Maine Jorgensen serving, and then you had to run late from Riley Miller at the service line. She had 3 aces, as did Jorgensen during her run. Taryn Peterson to serve to start set 2. Emma with the serve receive up to Regaler into the middle. Alcala with the attack, dug by Taryn. They'll come the left side to Rasmussen. That'll go off Emma. Billy Rasmussen with her 3rd kill here. Miller unofficially now with 8 assists on the night. It's a 1-0 lead here for the Spartans here in set number 2. Taryn Peterson again with the serve. That is going to drop in for an ace. They thought it was going to be long. And that time, what you got to do is you got to follow the ball. So somebody's got to be moving with it. So you're sprinting to the line. And if the ball's going to be in, then you play it. What happens too often is everybody just turns and watches and hopes, and that's what happened there for the Rockets. And they do the exact same thing again as they turn and watch. And Taryn Peterson has picked up back-to-back aces. And the lead is now 3-0 here. And now they'll take a couple of steps back. I don't mind that they were playing up. I'd rather have them play up. But somebody's got to be hustling back. Regaler on the set. They'll get it into Hundley. Dug that time by Rasmussen. And then Miller back sets. And nobody was there, so they'll drop on the floor on the Spartan side. Miscommunication that time. I think Riley thought that Jay Lynn was running the slide and didn't, and Jay Lynn wasn't going to run the slide, so Jay Lynn was headed to the middle. So just a miscommunication. Taryn on the serve receive. It's going to be an overpass, and that's going to be a near kill for Ar-We-Va. It'll be free-balled over, but long that time. And out of bounds, that'll go off of Maine Jorgensen. 2 straight here for Ar-We-Va. They're down now by a score of 3-2. Hunling almost got the kill there out of the middle. Serve coming up here for Amber Regaler. It'll be at Jay Lynn out of the back right, or Taryn. Off to Jorgensen, now to Jalen, left side, tipped across, dug by Molly. They'll come into the middle to McCullough, and McCullough going to pick up, Gabby Hundley going to pick up the kill. Looking through numbers and bodies down here in the corner. Sometimes got to almost wait for the player to get into the clear, but I should know all of these kids, so I shouldn't be making that mistake. My apologies. We're tied here at 3. Regaler on the serve, taken by Jorgensen. Over now to Miller, left side to Jalen. That's going to go into the net. And Ar-We-Va with 4 straight has taken their first lead here in set 2 as Amber Regaler again heads back to the service line. See Michelle Brooks sitting across the way. Serve on the way, deep one, played by Flathers in the back right. Miller will set up Jalen left side, touched at the net. That'll go off of Molly and head over. Allie McCullough going to come over and pick up that one. 4-4 now our score as Jalen picks up another kill. Unofficially, I've got her for 5 on the night. Tied for the second time here in this second set. Riley Miller again heading back to the service line. Serve on the way off the top of the net, played by Hundling, but it'll go backwards and right past all of the Rockets. So the Spartans will lead it now by a score of 5-4. So they have taken the lead back. Our second lead change here in this set. Miller again with that late service run in the first set. Serve on the way goes at Emma. Played up now by Molly, and then Emma unable to get it across on the third ball. 6-4 in favor of Exira Elkhorn Kimballton here in this second set. Casey Miners and I will type up recap stories for all of tonight's area volleyball and cross country. We'll get those up on the Brinks Exterior Sports Report at sports.1380kcim.com. We'll have stats from both of these clubs in that recap story. We do that each and every night for all of our area schools. Serve into the net. Tight point for the Rockets. They trail it here 6-5. Emma Lighting will check out. Checking back in again is Isaiah Martinez. She'll head back to the service line. Serve on the way. Nice serve played by Jalen up front. Over to Flathers. Back to Jalen out of the left. Off the net. Dug by Berg. Free ball over by Hundling. Jorgensen up to Flathers. Left side to Rasmussen. We're going to get a net violation on Rasmussen. Point for Ar-We-Va. Third tie here in this second set as we are tied at 6-6. Serve coming up again here for Martinez. She'll go deep left. Played by Jorgensen to Flathers. Now Jalen will free ball it across out of the left. Played by Martinez. Over it to McCullough. Into the middle. Tipped across by Hundling. No, come back to Jalen, and that's going to be a tool. Got it off of the block that time of Hundling and Morgan Berg. So another kill for Jalen Peterson. 7-6 in favor of the Spartans. Serve coming up now for Zoe Rasmussen. Serve goes back left, played by Molly. Kept alive now by McCullough. Hit over by Regaler, bump to the back, right. Rasmussen to Flathers into the middle, tipped across by Jorgensen. Dug by Berg. Regaler goes back to Berg. Left side, touched to the net by Jalen. They'll reset Jalen in the middle. Flathers with the assist. Jalen another kill. I've got her unofficially now for 7 here. And the Spartans will lead it by a score of 8-6. Spartans pulled away at about this point in the first set. Again, closed that set out on a 16-3 run. Serve receive by Molly goes straight up. Regaler will free ball it across. They'll come left side to Jorgensen. That's going to sail wide. Point for the Rockets. And they are down by 1 here, 8-7. Gonzalez and Whitrock will check in. Molly Lighting will check out, as will Gabby Hundling. Gabby also running cross country for Ar-We-Va. They're scheduled to be down at the Harlan tournament coming up on Saturday. So Gonzalez now heads back to the service line. She had an ace in the first set, nearly got one there. Jalen gets that one off of the net. Dug, and the Rockets clear it. They're not able to clear it, and that'll be 4, and we're going to get a net violation on Amber Regaler before that. The Spartans lead back to 2 here at 9-7. Jalen attacked out of the left, and it went off the net, bounced over to the left front for Ar-We-Va. They got a piece of it, but it pulled Amber Regaler into the net. She kind of hit it out of bounds. And now we're going to get a long serve by Jalen Peters. 9-8 Spartans with the lead. And Morgan Berg will head back to the service line. Morgan, one of the people that tweets at us every Friday night to update us on Ar-We-Va scores. So football scores at the end of each quarter. We appreciate her doing that. Wittrock on the dig. Regaller will set it up on the left side. Going down the line, McCullough. Dug by Miller. They'll come left side to Jorgensen. Cross court. And Maine Jorgensen picks up her third kill of the night. 10-8 in favor of Exira-Kimballton. Both coaches and a player from each team expected to join us, but they are playing JV afterwards. So if a coach can't make it over, we may end up getting two players instead, as they both have to coach those JV teams. And they serve off of Molly Lighting. This is, again, where the Spartans took control. Brooklyn Fathers with that ace, her first of the night. Emma on the serve receive. Now Gonzalez over to Regaller. Attacks deep, played up by Jalen. Now to Taryn, left side to Jorgensen down the line. And Wayne Jorgensen going to pick up another kill. 12-8 in favor of Exira-Kimballton. We'll see how much longer Coach Peter allows this run to go here. Lathers again will serve. Comes back left and misses that one wide. Rockets back within 3 here at 12-9. Allison Skinner going to check in. Allie McCullough will check out. Lighting again to serve. That is Emma. Tipped over on the second ball by Riley Miller, but she misses wide. Doug Newton, the line judge down on this end now. Trevor Miller has moved down to the other corner. They have switched spots. Doug, longtime boys basketball coach here, and a tremendous, tremendous basketball coach. Deep serve that time by Emma Lighting. That one's going to go long. Spartans up here 14-10. Excuse me, make that 13-10. Maine Jorgensen goes back to serve. That'll be back middle, played up by Berg, and that's going to be an overpass. Tipped down by Taryn, dug over by Wittrock. They'll go back to Taryn in the middle, tipped to the donut. That'll go off of Regaller. Taryn Peterson with her fourth kill. That'll make it now 14-10. Jorgensen back to serve again. She had an outstanding service run in that first set. Serve on the way, played up by Gonzalez. They'll go back to Gonzalez out of the back row. That one's going to sail long, 15-10 in favor of Exira-Kimballton. Coach Reischauer calling out the serve down on the other end. Jorgensen with that serve, and that is going to sail long. Ar-We-Va just kind of hanging around down right now, 15-11, or 15, it should be 15-11. Excuse me. Serve coming up here for Annalie Wittrock. That'll go back middle, played up by Flathers to Miller. Right side now to Taryn Peterson. She'll pick up the kill. So Taryn Peterson now with 5 kills. I've got Miller unofficially with it 12 assists on the night. 16-11. Taryn Peterson now heads back to serve. Berg and the 2 Lightings in the back row. That'll be at Emma. Tracked down by Regaller into the middle to Hunling. Blocked by Jaylyn Peterson. And the lead is up to 6 at 17-11. That'll be the largest lead here in this second set for the Spartans. Taryn Peterson again with a serve, played by Berg. They get it to Regaller, now to McCullough in the middle. Dug by Taryn, over to Miller, left side. Rasmussen down the line, net violation going to go against Ar-We-Va. That'll be on Regaller. 18-11 Spartans, timeout on the floor by the Rockets. We're back in 30 seconds. Exira-Kimballton up 1-0, and they lead set 2 here, 18-11. We're back in 30 seconds on KKRL.
Feel the excitement with Arcadia Limestone, your proud partner in cheering on the Ar-We-Va Rockets. Since 1971, their family-owned business has thrived on the teamwork and dedication, just like the Rockets. When you need top-notch sand, rock, limestone, or gravel for your next big project, choose Arcadia Limestone for unbeatable service, expert advice, and premium quality. Join the winning team. Visit ArcadiaLimestone.com or find them on Facebook today. Arcadia Limestone, building dreams and championing the Rockets, one project at a time.
and that is going to be played backwards by Bird. Trying to track it down that time. Good hustle by Molly Lighting. Unable to get to it, though. A serve for Taryn. That'll extend that lead to 19-11. Got Taryn now with 4 aces here on the night. 3 aces, I should say. There is going to be her 4th right there. So back-to-back aces for Taryn Peterson. And the lead is now 20-11. Payne Jorgensen, 3 aces. Riley Miller with 4. Taryn Peterson with 4. Taryn again with the jump serve, played by Emma. Good serve receive over to Regaller. Left side to Skinner. Attacks. Dug by Jorgensen. They'll come from Miller over to Rasmussen into the net. The Rockets will pick up the point. And it's now 20-12. This one's similar to that first one. This was a 9-8 lead for Exira Elkhorn Kimballton at one point. Same as in that first set. And since then, it's been mainly the Spartans, where Galler had a nice service run early. There's a good serve played by Taryn. Now Miller will bump set over to Jay Lynn left side. Free balls to the cross. Molly over it to Regaller left side to Burke. Pushes to the donut. Dug by Taryn. Tipped over by Miller, and there's going to be a kill for Riley Miller, her first of the night. And the lead now 21-12. Miller extends that run to 12-4. Again, they closed out set 1 on a 16-3 run, and there is going to be another ace serve as Ar-We-Va on the deep serves. Nobody's going back with the ball, so what's happening is they're all just turning and looking, and it's dropping in by a foot and a half. So Miller now with 5 aces on the night. Again, we'll go back to serve again, tries to go deep and sells that one long. And that's what you're trying to do if you're playing up. You're trying to take away that short serve, and you're daring the other team really to try and drop it on that back line. But you got to be able to cover the back line or at least play the ball if it's going to be in. And there's been 5 or 6 times tonight where Ar-We-Va's left it go, and then it's landed in by, I said, a foot and a half. It might even be up to 2 feet at times. Jay Lynn out of the left side. That's going to be another kill for her. Lathers will pick up the assist. I've got her for 10 now on the night unofficially. Jay Lynn up to 8 kills. 23-13 in favor of Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. They won that first set 25-11, trying to go up 2 sets to nothing. Serve on the way by Rasmussen, played up by Molly, tracked down by Regaller, and now free balled over and out of bounds by McCullough. And it is set point for Exira Elkhorn Kimballton, 24-13. And Zoe Rasmussen, who had the game-ending kill in the first set, now trying to get the game-ending serve. Gina Simon sitting over here to my right behind the bench, watching, and there's going to be a serve that will sail long. So the Rockets on the board. And that'll make it 24-14. Gonzalez and Whitrock will check in. Molly Lighting and Hunling going to check out. Gonzalez will head back to serve now for the Ar-We-Va Rockets. Again, we do have interviews that we call all of our coaches. That serve into the net, we'll talk about that when we come back. Spartans take set number 2, 25-14. We'll step away, take a break. Set number 2 coming up in 2 minutes, or set number 3 coming up in 2 minutes here on 93.7 KKR.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
I'm Colin. I'm a 5th grader in room 9 in class. I'm cheering from the Ar-We-Va Rockets.
And I'm Brent. I'm in 3rd grade. We might be small, but we've got big dreams for our rocket.
That's right. Whether we're out on the field or in the stands, we're all about team spirit.
Just like Verlin's Plumbing and Heating, we love supporting our school, and we are committed to our community. For more than 50 years, Verlin's has offered expertise that keeps you comfortable year-round. We are all cheering you on.
Go Rockets!
The Observer is a proud supporter of the Ar-We-Va Rockets. They're excited to bring you the most current and up-to-date information that you need to know about the Ar-We-Va School District and the communities of Arcadia, Rita, Vale, Westside, and beyond. If you're not currently a subscriber, it's time to find out what everyone's talking about. Call 663-4362 today or visit WestsideObserverOnline.com and learn more. And oh yeah, go Rockets!
Are you looking for peace of mind when it comes to insurance? Then Hawley Insurance has you covered. Hi, my name is Jace Hawley, and having the right insurance policy is very important. We will work with you one-on-one to make sure your coverage needs are met. We are a small, family-owned business and have the passion and support of our local Ar-We-Va school. For coverage, give us a call at 712-677-5569, where we specialize in crop insurance, while also providing home, auto, farm, and business. So choose Hawley Insurance.
Motor Inn Player of the Game coming up for you in the postgame. Motor Inn of Cara, your premier Toyota, Chevy, and Buick dealership, or your premier Toyota and Chevy dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and collision. We head here to set number 3 here tonight. Again, these have been really tight sets up until about that 9-10 point range, and that's where the Spartans have taken over through the first 2 sets, using a lot of serving to be able to do that unofficially right now. I've got them with 15 aces through the first 2 sets, so 8 in the first set and 7 in the second set. Riley Miller looking for her second kill. She'll get that. And she tips that one across and drops it in. Rockets batted that one around a little bit, but unable to come up with it. And the lead is 1-0 here as Taryn Peterson will head back to the service line. 3 football games coming up for you tomorrow night. We've got, let's see here, the Kemper-Greene County game on KCIM. There is another ace serve, that one off the top of the net. Taryn Peterson will take it as it drops just over the net. She'll head back to serve again. We've got Carroll at MOC Floyd Valley on Kick 106.7, and then we've got IKM Manning at South Central Calhoun on 93.7 KKRL. Attack on the middle, going to go wide that time from Gabby Hundley. And the Spartans have taken a 3-0 lead. And again, we'll have our New Way Auto Group scoreboard show, 10 to midnight on both KCIM and Kick. Interviews again with all of our area coaches, scores from our area schools and their districts, and scores from around the state. So, 2-hour program that gives you all the information you need. It's Jaylyn Peterson picking up another kill. Got her for 9 here on the night. 4-0 Spartans with the lead. Taryn Peterson again will serve it away. Goes back middle, played up by Emma. Tracked down by Regaller behind the 10-foot line. And now Morgan Berg will free ball it across. Taryn over to Miller, left side, tipped across by Jaylyn, dug by Regaller. Berg will set it up in the middle for Hundling, tipped to the donut, dug by Flathers. I'll set it left side to Jaylyn. That's going to stay along. The Rockets on the board as they trail it here by a score of 4-1. Martinez will check in. Skinner will check out. Molly Lighting also onto the floor as Emma will check out. Martinez set to serve it away. Goes it deep and just letting that one go at the last second. That's how you do a deep serve. Both Taryn Peterson and Maine Jorgensen both sprinted to the line, and Maine was ready to play the ball until they knew it was going to be out, and then they slid out of the way and left it sail long. Riley Miller again back to serve, played up by Emma. Over to McCullough, into the middle to Regaller, goes deep. That'll sail long. And it's now 6-1. And Ar-We-Va was smiling a lot early, and that's good. You want the girls to have fun. You can tell now down 2-0 and down 6-1 here in this third set that the Daubers are down a little bit as that serve goes deep. And this is still a team trying to fight for confidence and stuff. And they'll get it. I got a lot of faith in Kara Peter and what she'll be able to build over there. But you got a lot of players that had not had a ton of varsity time coming into this year. They played well. You could tell early in the season there was a lot of kind of energy and experience, or a kind of spirit. There's going to be an ace serve from Gonzalez, from Martinez. But they're kind of battling with things right now to try and get things going and regain, I think, that same confidence that they had earlier in the season. That serve going to sail long. That'll be 7-3 in favor of the Spartans. They're still playing hard. I'm not saying that at all, but you can tell when a team has kind of lost that excitement. This team was really good. They were serve receiving well early in the year. They were playing well, playing with an energy and playing with a confidence. haven't seen that same level of confidence here tonight, and I think that's part of what's impacted their serve receive here tonight as well. 8-3 in favor of the Spartans. Zoe Rasmussen picking up that ace serve here a moment ago. She'll head back to serve it again. That is her second ace here tonight. Berg will get it over to Regala and now to Emma Lighting. She'll sail that one deep. And right now, as Coach Peter calls that timeout, you can see when the Rockets make a mistake, they look over to Coach Peter to try and get some guidance, and she'll get them there. It's going to take a little time, but she'll get them there. 2-0. Spartans with the lead. We're here in set 3, 9-3. Spartans with the lead. Back right after this on KKRL.
Life is incredibly busy. Work, family, sports, and more. Let Johnny B's be your place to relax and unwind. Open Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Stop in for coffee or lunch and top it off with hand-scooped ice cream. On Saturdays, bring the family for coffee, cocoa, and mouth-watering pastries until 1 p.m. When you have a craving for specialty coffee drinks or a quick bite to eat, get it from Johnny B's on Main Street in Westside. Johnny B's, proudly supporting the Ar-We-Va-Rockets.
Joey Rasmussen again to serve, but a nice job coming out of the timeout that time. And that's what coaches do sometimes. They try to break the other team's rhythm with the timeout, and especially serving rhythm, and that's what Coach Peter did there. Not always just to settle your own team down. Morgan Berg back to serve for the Rockets. Good serve into the back middle, played by Miller up to Flathers. They come over now to Jaylyn Peterson. She'll pick up another kill. So Jaylyn now with it 10 kills on the night. Those are unofficial numbers. We'll get more official numbers from Coach tonight as we type up that recap story. 10-4. Spartans with the lead here in set 3. Jaylyn now back to serve. That one shortened into the net. 10-5 Spartans with the lead. Skinner will check in for McCullough. Got to remember this Ar-We-Va team very young as well. Emma Lighting and Amber Regaler, the two seniors that play the most. Molina and Martinez get some time. Blathers keeps it alive to Jorgensen in the middle, but her attack goes into the net. Tried to swing hard on a ball that was kind of an out-of-system ball and probably should have went up and shoved it two hands to a deep corner. But that's a learning experience for Maine as well. Tried to be aggressive and make a play. I don't think any coach be disappointed with that. Taryn Peterson with the attack, dug by Burke, back middle. Regaler over to Skinner, and that'll be a miss hit by Skinner. And it's an 11-6 lead now in favor of Exira-Okran Kimballton. That is going to put Flathers back at the service line, the 5'6 sophomore. One ace already tonight. Every one of the starters for the Spartans with at least one ace tonight. Regaler over to Skinner, another attack into the net. 12-6, Spartans here with the lead. Good crowd on hand here tonight. I'm sure more people will file in a little bit later as this one started at 6 with varsity. Berg on the serve receive. Nice serve receive to Regaler over to the right side. Whitrock with a good attack, dug by Rasmussen. And now we're going to get 2 touches on Jorgensen. Trying to set that one, and that'll cut the Spartan lead here to 12-7 as Annalie Whitrock going to head back to the service line. Again, I know Coach Peter really likes her athleticism, and so does Coach Stolk with the girls basketball team. I think they both really feel like Whitrock's going to have a tremendous career for them as she continues to put in the work, and there she's going to pick up an ace serve. So that's her first ace serve of the night, third of the night for the Rockets. That'll cut their deficit here to 12-8. Whitrock again set to serve it away. Played sideways by Jaylyn and then free-balled over nicely by Flathers. Emma to Regaler, now tipped over by Hunling. Flathers over to Miller, left side Jorgensen, sails it long. Left a little early on that one, hit it on the way down. Hit behind the ball. And now, there we go. They were hesitating. I don't know if they thought there was a net violation. They waited to make that call. It was clearly deep. I think net violation is the only thing they could think of. And another near ace, and it is going to be an ace from Annalie Whitrock. Here's the fight that you expected to see out of this Rocket team here tonight. Annalie Whitrock with a couple of ace serves for the Rockets. They trail this third set now 12-10. She'll head back to serve again. Deep serve, and that one's going to sail long. 13-10 now, Spartans with the lead. We talk about the toss. You can't get a toss probably too high in volleyball, but you can get it too low, and that's what happens sometimes. You get that toss low, and then you can't extend the arm and go up and really get it because you want to hit at a high point, and you end up having that elbow bent, and then what ends up happening is the ball either sails or you hit a line drive into the net. Taryn Peterson tipping that one across. Allison Skinner sliding on her knees trying to play it, but goes up and under the net. And that'll be a violation on her. Taryn Peterson picking up another point for the Spartans. Their lead is now 14-10. Jermaine Jorgensen will head back to the service line. Serve on the way. Played by Emma. Over to Regaller. Left side again to Skinner. Hits towards the donut. Dug up by Jalen. Over to Miller. Now off to Taryn. Tipped across with the left hand. Dug by Berg. Over to Regaller. Now to Hundling in the Miller. Dug by Jalen in the back middle. They'll get it back off to Taryn. Now go back to Taryn after the ball had been blocked by Hundling. Skinner with the dig, and now Hundling will free ball it across to Jorgensen to Miller. Left side now to Rasmussen. Blocked again by by Gamby Hundling. And Ar-We-Va showing some fight here in this third set. This has got to make Coach Peter happy. They trail it here by a score now of 14-11. Serve coming up by Regaller. Deep one played by Flathers. Tracked down by Miller, and that's going to be hit over. It's going to drop in. Went right over Skinner's head. Regaller tried to get to it, but unable to do so. Riley Miller technically going to get her third kill. And it's now 15-11 in favor of the Spartans. Annalie Wittrock, Hallie McCullough sitting over here at the end of the bench, and another serve that's going to drop in that back row. Ar-We-Va's got to fix that issue. That has been a major one for them here tonight, letting those serves drop in that back row. Taryn Peterson now with 6 aces. But I mentioned Annalie Wittrock and Hallie McCullough, two very talented young athletes that I think Ar-We-Va can build around in the future. Regaller with the attack. Dug up by Flathers. Over to Miller into the middle to Jay Lynn. She'll go back left. Dug by Emma. Now off to Berg. To Regaller. Hits it across. Played by Flathers to Miller. Middle set again to Jay Lynn. Off the top of the net and out of bounds off of the block. So that'll be off of Morgan Berg. So that'll be a tool. That's going to make it now 17-11. Jay Lynn unofficially with her 11th kill here tonight. Taryn Peterson heads back to the service line. And that is going to be another ace serve for Taryn Peterson. So Ar-We-Va going to be able to look at serve received tonight as what did them in. As the Spartans up 2-0, lead at 18-11 here in the third set. Timeout on the floor. Back right after this on 93.7 KKR.
Hi, this is Dr. Mulbauer from McFarland Clinic in Carroll. If you are expecting a baby, our family medicine department is here to help you every step of the way. Our physicians provide prenatal care and services, childbirth, and postpartum care. Your McFarland Clinic family medicine physicians can perform C-sections and VBACs during delivery. Call our family medicine office at 712-792-1500 or visit our website at mcfarlandclinic.com for more information. McFarland Clinic Carroll, here for you and your growing family.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat, at Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports, and we love the opportunity to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams. From Motor Inn of Carroll.
Taryn Peterson served here a moment ago out of the timeout. Stay along. Isaiah Martinez hits one long for the Ar-We-Va Rockets. Spartans lead it here 19-12 as we bring you back to volleyball action here tonight on 93.7 KKRL. Riley Miller heads back to serve now for the Spartans. Played up by Emma Lighting. That'll be an overpass, and the Rockets, Emma Lighting, going to pick up technically a kill on that one. That'll be her first kill, just the third kill unofficially here tonight for Ar-We-Va. That was an overpass that went towards the donut, and the Spartans had two girls go for it and not able to get it up into the air. A very short pass that didn't get above anybody's head. And that'll be a kill for Emma Lighting. And now Noelle Gonzalez will head back to the service line. Miller and Taryn Peterson back in the back row along with Jorgensen in serve receive. They'll go back right, played by Miller. Good pass up to Flathers, tipped across, dug by Emma to Regaller into the middle of the Wittrock, goes at deep right. Played by Miller over to Flathers, and that set goes into the top of the net. And will then go out of bounds off of the antenna. So the Rockets with the point trail it here 19-14. Gonzalez again with 2 aces already on the night. We'll head back to the service line.
Hey, sports fans, this is Nate Luth from Next Generation Chiropractic. Call today to schedule your detailed spinal analysis and comprehensive chiropractic adjustment to keep you performing your best. Or enjoy a session in our new infrared sauna to facilitate recovery and give your immune system a boost. For any questions or to schedule, call Next Generation Chiropractic at 712-775-2295 or swing by 1121 Plaza Drive right next to the radio station.
UTVs have been around for over 20 years, but they're still evolving, and with them now being legal on Iowa roads, usage has evolved as well. Whether you're commuting to work, gravel traveling with friends, or hitting the most beautiful riding spots in the country, Olson's Outdoor Power has the right Polaris, Can-Am, or Kawasaki for you. On top of that, we have the turn signals, mirrors, and tires to make your UTV more comfortable and safer. Stop by today at Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop, with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Hi, this is Jim White, Chairman of the Westside State Bank. Westside State Bank is locally owned and operated. We've been a part of this community for over 115 years. We take pride in our communities by volunteering, coaching, and fundraising. When you choose to bank with us, you choose to keep your money in our community. Bank with people you know and trust. Experience the difference of a bank that truly cares about your financial journey. Westside State Bank. Big enough to serve your needs, small enough to care. WestsideState.bank. We are proud to be an equal housing lender and a member of the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Feel the excitement with Arcadia Limestone, your proud partner in cheering on the Ar-We-Va-Rockets. Since 1971, their family-owned business has thrived on the teamwork and dedication, just like the Rockets. When you need top-notch sand, rock, limestone, or gravel for your next big project, choose Arcadia Limestone for unbeatable service, expert advice, and premium quality. Join the winning team. Visit ArcadiaLimestone.com or find them on Facebook today. Arcadia Limestone, building dreams and championing the Rockets, one project at a time.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
I'm Colin. I'm a 5th grader in room 9 in class. I'm cheering from the Ar-We-Va-Rockets.
And I'm Brent. I'm in 3rd grade. We might be small, but we've got big dreams for our rocket.
That's right. Whether we're out on the field or in the stands, we're all about team spirit.
Just like Verlin's Plumbing and Heating, we love supporting our school, and we are committed to our community. For more than 50 years, Verlin's has offered expertise that keeps you comfortable year-round. We are all cheering you on.
Go Rocket!
We do welcome you back down here to Exira Elkhorn Kimballton High School. Jeff Blankwood with you here. We're into the postgame now. Sorry, folks, we had some technical difficulties there. It was Exira Elkhorn Kimballton winning that third set, 25-18. But we do have Noelia Gonzalez joining us here. No?
It's Jasmine Molina.
Jasmine, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. You're good.
The number on the roster, my bad on that. So, Jazz, I appreciate you joining us here tonight.
Thank you.
So, talk about this one tonight. How did you and the girls feel? You did a nice job with your serve tonight.
Thank
you. You've done some of that so far this season.
I feel like we could have done a little bit better on defense. Our offense, we tried hard, which is good. And, just keep it up and stuff like that.
Where do you feel like this team has kind of grown, Jess? Is there an area you feel that you talked about the offense getting a little better tonight? Is that an area that's kind of picked up as the season's gone on?
It's been a struggle bus of our offense, but finally we found it, our connection with each other, and we did all as we could.
So talk about you for serving. Where do you feel you're serving well? And did you feel like the Rockets served well as a team tonight?
I think that the serving today was really well. I like serving in the deep, making people, struggle with it. That's my favorite part.
So where do you pick that spot? You always want to go deep, do you always go kind of to a gap, or what are you looking to do with that?
I mostly go in between the two people.
Okay.
Mostly, sometimes, but mostly just in, the deep corners. That's where I like to serve more.
So where did you learn that from? Is that something that Coach taught you?
Yeah. I'm glad that she came and Coach does, because I did struggle with serving a lot, but she taught me a lot of things, and I appreciate her.
So what has some of the things that Coach has taught you so far?
A lot of, instead of, tossing low, I toss high now and get over the ball instead of, out of it.
Are you enjoying volleyball this year?
I am.
Okay, where's this team still need to continue to work, do you think?
I think they need to work on more defense, maybe offense. It's just to bring us together instead of letting us go down a lot. Sometimes we dig a hole, but I feel like we can do much better than that.
Well, I tell you what, you continue to play hard. We appreciate that, and thank you. Sorry for messing up.
No,
on
it's
your
okay.
name.
Thank you for
when
having
you came
me.
over, you bet. Jasmine
Thank you.
Molina joining us here. We do have head coach Kira Peter now set to join us, and again, we'll talk with a couple of Spartans hopefully coming up here as well. But Kira, I know that you've seen some steps here. I thought early this year when I saw you guys down in Manning that the back row played well that night. I don't know if it was as good tonight, but there is some steps that continue to go forward for this program.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Serve receive was not on our side tonight, which is okay. I kind of take that on myself. We didn't have a lot of practice in that earlier this week, and they're a very aggressive serving team. They beat us a lot in the deep corners where they just drop. So props to them for serving good, but I also take that on myself for not giving them the practice they need.
What's kind of been the focus for you here these last couple of weeks?
Still our offense. We're still trying to get the kids to hit hard. We're taking more swings, in out of system, which I'm loving to see, but we're just not able to put a lot of heat behind the ball quite yet.
Who do you feel is starting to catch on to it a little bit up front?
Morgan and Annalie. Annalie is really getting better at getting her footwork there, getting to the middle, and, finding that hand-ball connection, and now we're still working on speeding her arm up a little bit. Morgan, she can add a little more heat to the ball, and a lot of it was just her confidence, and she took a few big swings out of system tonight, so that was really cool to see from her.
You talk about their aggressive serving. How do you feel like you're serving so far on the season, getting more aggressive?
We are definitely getting more aggressive, which comes with more errors, and I feel like we had more errors tonight than I would have liked. But again, they were deeper and not so in the net, so they could have had a chance to play them. But still working on that. Serve and pass has been a big part of our game, and it just didn't really fall our way tonight.
I know you got to like the fact that the girls still seem to be enjoying playing and wanting to work and get better.
Yeah, for sure. There's always lots of laughs out there, and I feel like that just might be something why we haven't been playing our best necessarily. We can still have fun, but we need to lock in. I feel like we haven't been locking in as much as we were in the beginning of the year. So I think I need to kind of get on them about that. Like, don't ruin their spirits, but also when we gotta play, we gotta play.
Glen Ralston coming up now next week. I think we have that broadcast on Tuesday as well. What are you looking at with that matchup?
Yeah, they just took the top team in the conference to 5, so they can play. So we're not taking any team lightly, especially with our record right now. We haven't won yet, so we're still working hard. So we're looking forward to seeing them, and hopefully our serve and pass game's on, and then get some touches at the net against their big hitters.
Well, I tell you what, Coach, always good to see you.
Yes, you
it's
too.
Different seeing you in a Rocket shirt, but good to see you anyway.
For sure, you too.
You've had head coach Kara Peter. We got either Riley Miller or Brooklyn Flathers, and we're going to start off with a Riley here tonight. And Riley, congratulations. You girls pick up your 8th win of the season. How did you feel like you girls came out and played?
I feel like that we came out strong and we just stayed strong the whole time.
You played them earlier this year down in Manning, and they really kind of pushed you that night. It was a pretty close match. Did you girls remember that and feel like you had to maybe come in a little more focused tonight?
Yeah, our coach kept reminding us how strong of a team that we saw them be and how they were a good competition to us. So we knew that we had to come out strong to be able to win.
Talk about the serve. You just heard Coach Peter talking about how aggressive you guys are. I mentioned that in my pregame talk tonight, that you're only hitting about 83% as a team serve-wise, but part of that's because of the aggressiveness. What is it with this team that you really like to serve aggressively?
Our serve's really strong. We really don't have a weak server. Everyone
Right.
can usually hit the ball pretty hard, and we have people that know how to mix it up and go short and long. So, we're a pretty good serving team, even though our stats might not show it.
I think with all the aces, it says you are. You guys seem to find that back line a lot tonight. They were playing up, and as an old club coach, I actually like playing my girls in the back row up and force you to try and drop it in that back line. But how are you girls so successful at always kind of finding that back line and dropping it just in front tonight?
We're used to trying to always hit that back corner in practice. That's what we work on because a lot of teams in our conference like to move up, so we always work on that.
5 aces for you. What was working unofficially 5 aces for you tonight?
Hitting the back corner, really working on the 5, hit that hard, working in some short ones sometimes, and just try to keep them off balance.
How you feeling setting the ball? How did you feel like that went for you and the girls tonight?
I feel like it went pretty decent. Our hitters know how to adjust if we don't have a good set, and when we do have a good set, they can really hit the ball.
How good can this team be? Have you guys scratched the surface yet?
I don't think we've scratched the surface yet. I think we can be a lot better than we are.
Big one coming up next week. I think you got Boyer Valley coming up Tuesday. It's here.
Yeah.
So what do you got to do to go out and get that win?
We just got to stay confident. We all know that they're a good team. We just got to be able to be on our A game and hit the ball.
I tell you what, great job as always tonight. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you, Jeff.
You met Riley Miller joining us. Let's get Brooklyn Flathers over here, and we'll get her on the headsets with us here tonight. And Brooklyn, congratulations. Like Riley, another one of the setters in this. How did you feel like you set, and where were you trying to set your hitters up tonight?
I think I set pretty good. I don't know. There was just a lot of J4s and just set Jalen. That's what we tried to do.
Got to be kind of fun setting her and Taryn as well. Not that the other girls aren't, but those two really go up and swing hard.
Yeah.
So how fun is that to know that they're girls that you can set a lot of times?
It's really fun because they bring so much excitement to the team. And I don't know, they have a lot of power.
How did you see Ar-We-Va? I know that a lot of times they were single blocking, but how were they trying to set that block up against your hitters tonight? Is that something that's probably more that the back row adjusts and tells? So were they talking, or did you hear them talking at all about where the block was at to the hitters tonight?
I heard a lot of talking in the back row.
Okay. So what do you pick up when you're here in that back row, or is that not something that you really feel like you need to concentrate on?
I don't really concentrate on it. I really just focus on setting, to be honest.
Okay. What were some of the conversations with your hitters like about where they wanted the ball tonight?
They either tell me it's too high or too low, and if it's too outside, and I'll try and fix it.
I have a feeling you didn't hear that too often tonight. Most of them probably right where they wanted.
Nope.
Yeah.
We're good.
So talk about being in the back row. How did you feel like you served, received? How did you feel like you passed tonight?
I don't know. It was a little rough tonight, but it's all right. I'll get them next time.
What do you do to work on that?
I don't know, tilt and just practice.
How good is this team right now? I asked Riley how good you can be, but how good is this team right now?
I think we're a pretty decent team. I think that we can go far this year, and I think if we work together and communicate and boost each other up, I think we'll do fine.
For Boyer Valley coming in here, what's the focus going to be for you that night on Tuesday next week?
I don't know, just probably focus on setting and do my part and I think that we'll all do fine.
Well, I tell you what, great job out here tonight.
Thank you.
Appreciate you coming over and joining us. Best of luck. Go get them on Tuesday night.
Thank you.
You met Brooklyn Flathers joining us again here in the Mackey Motors at Tailgate. Again at Mackey Motors of Lake City, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive. At Mackey Motors in Lake City. Check them out online as well at MackeyMotors.com. And again, apologize, folks. Lost internet again tonight, both my computer and also on the phone tonight. Late in that third set, I think I got the text from KC when it was about 23-17 or somewhere in there. It ends up 25-18 in favor of Exira. Elkhorn Kimballton, Jalen Peters, a couple of ace serves late, and then Taryn Peterson got the match ender with a kill out of the left side. So the Spartans sweep by the Ar-We-Va Rockets here tonight, 25-11, 25-14, and 25-18. Time to announce our player of the game tonight. It was not an easy choice. Jalen Peters had an outstanding night with I had her in double digits in kills tonight. A lot of balance. Taryn Peterson also 7 aces. Had her for 7 kills as well. But going with Riley Miller tonight, I had her with about 15 assists tonight. Also had 3 kills and 5 aces, and I thought she had a couple of service runs, one in game 1 and one in set 2 as well, that helped kind of put the Rockets in charge, or excuse me, the Spartans in charge of the match tonight. So Riley Miller is, again, our Motor Inn player of the game. We'll get a picture of her, and we will get that up to the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network website, also the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages. We'll step away. That's going to wrap up our coverage here tonight again on at 93.7 KKRL. Again, it was Exira Elkhorn Kimballton topping Ar-We-Va tonight, 25-11, 25-14, and 25-18. Thanks for listening to volleyball coverage here tonight on 93.7 KKRL. Have a great night, everybody.